Hello, dear friends, it's Father Steve, and I've taken a day off. And even though I take a day off, I'm still called as a priest, but also as a Christian to say my daily prayers, to say the daily office. And I thought, since I'm on my back porch and just finished praying morning prayer a little bit later than I normally would, I thought it might be useful to share how I do the daily office outside of church and how you might begin to say your daily prayers wherever you may be, in your back porch, in your living room, or at your kitchen table, wherever you might be. All you really need is a Bible and a Book of Common Prayer, or at the very least, all you need is a Book of Common Prayer. The bulk of saying daily prayers consists of reading Psalms, and I have a stack of prayer books that are around my desk. Old prayer books from the English tradition of devotions to the Virgin Mary, old Anglo-Catholic books, the Anglican Breviary, which is the Roman Breviary put in English with some prayer book amplifications, St. Dunstan's Psalter, and if I'm feeling really ambitious, the full Roman Breviary, or a shortened Divine Office in Latin. But at the end of the day, what I use personally is I use the office book from St. Stephen's House, which is a seminary in Oxford. To me, it's the best thing. Unfortunately, it's not available for purchase outside of Oxford. If it ever becomes available, I'll be buying multiple copies for St. Timothy's. But I use that, and then I use the readings from the daily office in the Episcopal Church in a volume that's conveniently bound for me. But all you really need is the Book of Common Prayer. And if you want to get started saying prayers in the morning and in the evening, you don't need to burden yourself with trying to do all of morning prayer and all of evening prayer. That bar may be a bit too high to begin with. Certainly you want to aim for that and to be able to enjoy the fullness of the divine office. But the 79 Book of Common Prayer provides wonderful devotions for individuals and families beginning on page 137. Here's what I would do, is that it has 3 parts to it. It has a psalm, a reading, and then a place for intercessions, reflections, the Our Father, and a collect. I would substitute the psalm that's given with the psalms appointed for the day. So all you need is to start on page 137 for morning devotion, but then begin the psalms in the prayer book on the day of the month. Like today begins with Psalm 79, because if you look, it says 17th day, morning prayer. So these are the psalms that we would say for morning prayer: 79, 80, and 81. And then on Psalm 82, it says 16th day, evening prayer. So when we go back to our daily devotions for in the evening, instead of doing instead of doing the anthem, I would do those psalms. That way you get all 150 psalms in every single month, and you have set readings. As it continues, you can expand the readings. You can learn how to use the office and then bring your Bible in there. The point is, sanctify time. Take a few minutes every single day and remember that the Lord is real, and that He made you, and He made this earth, and that He loves us and desires us to want to know more about Him and to receive His love and to reflect His love. We need to be able to set aside a few minutes every single day to pause and be intentional about that. Turn the phone off, turn the television off. Just be present with the Lord through His Word and through the prayers of the Church. It's like exercise. The more we do it, the more we're conditioned to do it, and the more we do it, the more we can handle. We don't start running a marathon on the first day of our exercise program. We work toward it. First we get off the couch, then we walk to the mailbox, then we start walking a mile, and before long we're running 26 miles. Same way with prayer. Say something every day. Say the Our Father, say the Apostles' Creed, make the sign of the cross, do it consistently. Then add the Psalms, then add readings, then add all of morning and evening prayer, and it will become a part of you. It will be like breathing. And then what you'll discover is you will have this urge, this need to set aside time every day to reflect, to pray, to be in the presence of God. It doesn't take long at all. As long as you would flip through your Facebook feed to see what's happening with your friends and look at the memes, or to read the paper, or do something else that would be, in the grand scheme of things, a waste of time, this is absolutely not a waste. It is sanctifying time.